One day, I realized that our door was in apartment open. One girl, she saw Asian guy under the bed. She was super scared, especially you 14 years old, you're gonna be just freezing. Sunrise, he stole the key and he left apartment. After that, at night, we put all knives under the pillow to sleep like this, and we need to protect ourselves. Agencies say like, oh, if you're super scared, we can pay tickets you back to Russia. But I was like, man, no, like I'm making here my money. I'm not gonna give this Chinese man take my work, my money, wherever. And after that, my booker from my mother agency asked me like, oh, do you want to try like go to Taiwan and try there for work? After I come to Taiwan after half year, I realized that this is place where I want to stay. 大家好，我是 Tasia， 我是俄罗斯人，25岁，我是模特 DJ， 在台湾4年。
What brought you out to Taiwan and how did you hear about this country?
Actually, I was dreaming about this from my childhood. I always want to be a model. I always tell that to my parents. My dad's like everyone there, they always really care about their daughter, so of course he didn't want me to go abroad. Some people still in Russia have stereotypes about actually there's no any models work and they just take you, stole your passport and use as a sex toy or something like this.
That's serious.
I started modeling at 18 years old and I was traveling around in different countries. Japan, Korea, Malaysia. My first contract was in China. There was a lot of models, so forget the work. You had a castings with 1,000 of models, okay? It's not enough just to be pretty. They need to remember you and see you. Sometimes I did some weird stuff, crazy makeup for China. I do like small tattoos on my face. For yoga clothes, I'm just like, okay, I will show you my split. If I can speak something on Chinese, I'm already become like their favorite. Yeah. Just say, yeah, oh wow, 你会说中文. Actually, at first work I get for Fila.
Wow.
Like it's a big brand.
That's a huge brand.
But it was so bad. People here is more chill and more nice. They treat you really well, so you don't really feel too much stressful and too tired. But in China, like they use you as a robot. Sometimes I had to work for 17 hours. They even don't give me a food. They was thinking like model don't need to eat. Like if you want to go to restrooms, they stop the time. They're not gonna pay you for it because you went to restroom. I make a good money on this work, but after that I got sick, needed the surgery because we shoot on winter time outside with the cold water and me in swimming suits. I asked at least for hot water or something. Oh, we don't have anything, so go work. Like in China, 2 months, 3 months, I'm dead. I need to take a rest for the next 3 months. Here, I keep working. I don't really take a lot of like free days because every work here don't make me stressful and too tired. Good team, good pictures, everything is nice, everyone is friendly, no fake people around. In Taiwan, prices is smaller, but they really care about model. Like if you feel bad, feel like need something, they will give you time for rest, buy you if you're sick. China is really good for make money, but for living, it's not my country. One day, I realized that our door was in apartment open. One girl, she saw Asian guy under the bed. She was super scared, especially you 14 years old, you're gonna be just freezing. Sunrise, he stole the key and he left apartment. After that, at night, we put all knives under the pillow to sleep like this, and we need to protect ourselves. Agencies say like, oh, if you're super scared, we can pay tickets you back to Russia. But I was like, man, no, like I'm making here my money. I'm not gonna give this Chinese man take my work, my money, wherever. Now I can say it like super easily, but on that moment I was crying by sharing this story. China, you can disappear. Like you know the story about Daria?
No,
she was a model. Someone stole her, probably using as a sex toy or whatever. Like, and after that, my booker from my mother agency asked me like, oh, do you want to try like go to Taiwan and try there for work? After I come to Taiwan after half year, I realized that this is place where I want to stay.
What kind of made Taiwan different in your experience from other Asian countries?
Taiwanese really support European people who love the Taiwan. Like if you love Taiwan, we love you and we support you. There's a lot of good natural places, super convenient. Easily take a train, high-speed rail, go to Kaohsiung. Love Taiwanese food, chou tofu, fried rice with the shrimps. I really love it. People in China who want to be friends with you because you're white. I was feeling myself as a monkey. Some zoo and everyone take pictures of me, no asking it, because I hear them saying like if you touch a white person, you're gonna be lucky. So they give your kids to touch you. They're always like, oh, touch that girl. Japan is a safe country, but there's some like weirdo who like to take pictures under your skirt, trying to touch you somewhere. But here people is really nice, super safe, like in China. And in Japan I was worried about my drink if someone will put some drugs or anything. So in Taiwan I actually don't afraid of this. When some random person come to me with their shots and drinks. I'm like, yeah, brother, let's drink together. I trust you. But I will never do like this in China or in other countries. People here is pretty nice and friendly. And when you go to party, you actually can meet a lot of new people, a lot of new friends. Like they're so easy to have a conversation with them. Many people in Taipei, not in Taiwan, maybe in Taipei, speak on English. I started to learn English only in Taiwan. Before I was afraid to talk with the people from other countries. And I downloaded Tinder and I start to go for dates for practice my English. I think the most hard moments it's actually start to speak. But after you stop overthinking and you actually start to speak, you can use your translator. You can take your time. You can talk slowly. It's okay. Like we can wait. We can listen. We can wait you to finish everything. We can help you to say something. Even you can speak on Chinese. People here keep talking with you on English because you're white. Yeah, I mean sometimes I want to practice my Chinese, but they keep talking with me on English. I was like, okay.
Do you ever like, oh, I'm Russian?
I say it's actually only to some weird guys. I'm just like, oh, sorry, no English, no Chinese, Russian, only Russian.
Do you feel that living as a Russian has changed after 2022?
First months it was hard, like to talk with people and get a work because many clients didn't want to work with Russian. Drivers were keep talking like you you're so bad. But it was only like first 2 weeks or a month. I have many Ukrainian friends, we're good friends with them, and we've been here before it started. So this is nothing we can change. This is nothing we can do with this. So if you're smart enough to think like this, yes, we can be friends. I'm focusing on DJing now, yes, because now modeling it's changing. Less people more excited about like white Slavic girl with the blue eyes. They start to use Asian celebrities, mixed girls, some Asian, Taiwanese. But I'm 25 years old. We cannot be forever young, forever being a model. It's like kind of scary about this. I saw how girls 28, 29 years old was crying because they cannot get a work or some work was canceled, so they cannot make money. And I start to realize like, okay, I need to do something more. Some of my friends invite me to be a dancer in Babylon. And then I saw the DJ behind. I was like, oh my God, they're so cool. And after that, I was like buying everything that I need. I started learning every day. Like sometimes I can play at home for 7 hours. Yeah, okay. My poor neighbors. If it's in nightclubs, I usually perform EDM, electro dance music. You need to read the crowd, like what they need to listen. Like you cannot come to some hotel bars and playing their dubstep, like pre-record. Many Asian DJing doing this. And I saw it so many times. They get some pretty girl with big boobs, nice hair. People anyway not gonna understand. They play nice music, they give some energy, sure.
Technical
but when
stuff.
I see, of course, they do nothing, just jumping, I'm just like, I love to do the real show and that I'm not just pretty girl, that I actually can play. When the first time I was using the mic, it actually was nervous for me. I was practicing a lot because my voice maybe not as strong. Usually just like 3, 2, 1, and it's like 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Do you ever speak in Chinese to the crowd?
No, I think I don't. All Asian DJs speaking on English. Like, let's go, put your hands up. Something like never say like on Chinese, have to say like, put your hands up. I actually sing all Chinese songs that I play. They can read by my mouth that I actually know.
So you feel like you're gonna be staying here forever?
Yes, I am. After 1.5 or 2 years, I realized actually, yes, I can live here. Get my resident card, move to nice apartments, get my little rabbit. Taiwanese guys, super nice, super handsome. I want to marry Taiwanese, have a family here. Before I never talked with the Asian guys, but after I come to Taiwan, I see like something different in Taiwanese guys. I'm just like, okay, let me try. So I started to download like dating apps and everything goes so smooth, so friendly, so nice. They can treat you as a princess. They know how to support you. Russian guy not gonna do like this. Western guy, with many things he cannot help you. Taking to a doctor, help with some insurance card, or Chinese man just like, wow, white girl can have a good babies and I can show this girl to all my friends. And they was like, wow, your girl is so pretty. And I was afraid to meet this kind of guys here because what's happened with my ex. But he's not Taiwanese, he's Vietnamese. He told me he's Taiwanese, but actually after I realized he's Vietnamese. He's a big liar. He stole $5,000 from me. I mean, it's teach me also a lot. Like I stopped to be so naive. Chinese, born America, or like this kind of guys is good, I think, for dating. They can speak English and they're not as crazy about white girl because they saw a lot already. Take opposite side, the local guys don't really party a lot. Who's like working hard, ready to make a family. It's also important because most of Taiwanese are not ready to make a family.
Don't want kids anymore.
The one who going in the club, there's no way he gonna change.
Have you ever thought about becoming Taiwanese?
I was actually thinking about this, but if I will cancel my Russian passport, that means it will be really hard for me to go to meet my family. So I don't really see any reason to do this, because I can live my good life with the APRC here with my Russian passport. I feel really good, like I feel like it's my home, like I should stay here.